Today we're doing something a little different. My first tea time Q&A. I've got the tea, I've got some questions, and I'm ready to spill the answers, not the tea. So stick around and cheers. That tea is divine. I'll share the information in the description box, and I hope you'll tell me also what you're drinking. And please share your answers to the questions in the comments below so I can learn more about you as well. All right, so first question. If you could instantly master any skill, what would it be and why? Okay, I'm gonna say math. I absolutely suck at everything that has to do with numbers. I see numbers and my brain goes, I don't know what's happening. And it's always been like that. And at this point, I feel like it's more psychological than anything else. And I really don't understand. I'll give you an example. I took the LSAT in 2021. And when I was studying for it, when I saw the logical games section, I instantly freaked out. I was like, oh, this isn't happening. Because there were numbers and my brain instantly, translated as it's math, even though it's not. It's logical and it's a game. It's not math. You're not calculating anything. But because my brain was stuck on it, I just couldn't. I was just blocked. And it took me a long time, longer than it should have, to get past that blockage and really see it for what it was. And actually, I became quite good at it. But I'm still not good at math. So if I were to master a skill right now, give me math. Make me very good at math. I'm pretty sure I can do it. I just don't know how. Another thing, more artistic, is I can draw a bit, but I would love to be able to sketch anything. Like, you just see something somewhere and you just sketch it and it's as is. Like, or you can do your own interpretation, but it's, I don't know, like I see sometimes on social media and online, people who have that ability to see, like they see you, like you're in front of them and they start sketching you just like that. And it's gorgeous. And they use different tools and they just like, I don't know. I would love to be able to do that. I don't know if that makes sense. What about you? Question number 2. What's a small thing that brings you an unreasonable amount of joy? Okay. Besides spending time with my family and loved ones, I would say walking in nature for sure, because I just love spending time in nature and just walking. And I love it even more now because I know what it feels like not to be able to do it. So for about 3.5 years, I wasn't able to walk. I was walking with a cane. But even when I was walking with a cane, I couldn't go far. And I certainly couldn't go like in the parks and things like that and really enjoy like a nice walk in nature. So I really missed it when I couldn't do it. And now it's just like, it's really a happy time for me. I love hearing the sound of nature and just being able to walk. Simple as that. I love sunsets. Sunsets make me so happy. I just love, if I was an early riser, I'd probably say the same about sunrises, but I'm not an early riser, so I rarely get them. I used to enjoy them when I worked shifts, and I would work the overnight shift, and then I would see that was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But sunsets, ooh yeah, sunsets. Dancing, that's another thing. Like I love dancing, and my athletic life actually started with dancing before I even played basketball or did track. And now it's something that I can only do in very small doses. I can give you very good 30 seconds or maybe 60 seconds, and then I'll be done for days or even weeks. So I know it sounds, I don't know how it sounds to you, but it's pretty miserable for someone who just loves dancing. So dancing and music, those things make me really, 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 really happy. Taking a nap. I know I was supposed to say just one thing, but please indulge me. Taking a nap, because again, this is something that I used to be able to do very easily when I was younger, before the car accident. And now it happens so seldom that, I miss it. And when it happens, it's so delicious. So naps and cards. I love cards. Just because cards, like my mom and I, we send each other cards throughout the year for birthdays and for other things, but also the just because cards. And most of our just because cards have a peacock theme. So I love those cards, birthday cards, thank you cards, whatever, just because cards. I love cards. I have a collection that I've kept since my childhood. I have every single card that I've ever received in my life. I came to this country with them and I keep growing it. So cards, yes. More cards. What about you? Question number 3. If you had to eat only one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh, this one is easy. It's a stew that's made of okra, tomatoes, and smoked chicken. Ooh, just thinking about this thing, my mouth is just like, and I haven't had it in so long because I cannot find smoked chicken here. And even if I could, I don't think I would be able to make it the way my mom or my aunts make it. It's just, I wish somebody could just send me a plate right now. And if this was the only meal I would eat for the rest of my days, I would be the happiest person on earth. Like, truly. I hope you get to try it one day. Let me hear about yours. Question number 4. What's the best, weirdest, or most unexpected compliment you've ever received? Another easy one. In 2021, I was enrolled in a business law course, 2020-2021, and when I got the results from my final exams, I sent them to some of my mentors, and one of them, he's a legal commentator on TV, and he's a sports lawyer, and I just love him, and I just admire him so much. And when I sent him the results, his response was, this was a Tom Brady-like performance. I was like, I can die now. I'm such a big Tom Brady fan. Like, I don't know what to say. So when I read that, it was just like, I left my body for a moment. I was like, oh my God. This is just, if you hate Tom Brady, you're going to be like, why would you even want to be? But okay, let's not have this conversation. This is me. I'll let you do you. This is the best compliment I've ever received, and so unexpected too. So, okay, let me hear about your best, weirdest, or most unexpected compliment you've ever received. Question number 5. If you could have a conversation with your younger self, what's one piece of advice you would give? Ooh, this one I have to think about. Okay. There are a few. You're enough. I didn't always think that I was enough, so I would say that. The people who say they love you, like your family and your loved ones, your friends, they actually mean it. and they're not forced to say it because of their relationship to you or because they want to trick you or anything like that. You're lovable, and they just love you. I didn't believe that for a long time. Yeah, I really didn't. So it always felt like it was weird to hear it when I didn't believe it, because I always questioned the motive. I wanted to believe it, but I always felt like there was something else behind it, and it was a miserable time. But I'm glad I came through on the other side, and I now know that it was for real. So I would tell my younger self that she's loved and she was enough. Another one, I used to censor myself in my dreams. I didn't allow myself to dream. I would have those thoughts of things that I wanted to do, like coming to Canada, coming to Toronto, traveling, doing all sorts of things. And because I didn't think I was worthy, that I deserve good stuff, I would let those thoughts stay thoughts and like be somewhere in the back of my head, but not take space, and certainly not work at making them come true, because I didn't think I deserved them. But I would be hard at work for other people's dreams, no doubt, with all the might that I had, but I couldn't do that for myself. So I would tell my younger self to dream big, to dream small, whatever it is, and then to go after those dreams because she deserves them. What about you? What would you tell your younger self? Question number 6. What's a fun or random fact about you that most people don't know? Okay, very few. But I will say I hate chocolate and I hate lavender. I know. Some of you are judging me. I know, I can hear you. So chocolate, it's been since the first time I tasted it. The smell wasn't as bothersome, but the taste, yikes. And chocolate plus milk? No, I'm not yucking your yum if you love chocolate and milk. I'm not, but it was really not for me. So it was horrible when I had to drink chocolate milk in the morning. Up until the time when in my household we were allowed to actually say, "Oh, I don't like that," and we were listened to, which took forever. But when that time came, trust me, I told my mom, no more. Please, nope. No more. And lavender, that I didn't start hating lavender. Actually, I really enjoyed it. It was nice, relaxing, all those things. But then I moved to the southeast of France in a town called Arles, and it was everywhere. Lavender fields. Everything was scented in lavender. Whenever somebody would gift me like a gift set, like of candles, of bubble bath, whatever, everything was scented in lavender. You know those small packs that you give to people to put in. You can buy them for yourself to put in your closet, or you can put in your pillow, whatever, to help you, because the smell is supposed to be nice. I just got so sick of it, and it has never returned. I'm still not. It's been years, many years. I'm just still not on the lavender boat. I've tried to get back slowly with like lavandine, just not for me. Also, I have over 200 adult succulents. I'll make a video about that at some point. So what's your fun fact about you? Last question. Would you rather be able to speak every language fluently or be able to talk to animals? Okay. I'm torn because I would really want to be able to talk to animals because they're fascinating, and I would love to hear what they think about us. Like, they must think that we're really weird and all sorts of things, because we mess up their habitat all the time. We're bothering them all the time. We're just not cool. I don't know, but I also would love to be able to speak every language fluently. Like, I grew up speaking several languages in my household. You couldn't tell now because I've lost so much of it. But in my household, we used to speak Russian, not me, but everybody else, my parents and my brother. Arabic, Sarah, French, obviously. Then my parents spoke English too. We learned that in school, so that became my first language at school, my second language that I took in school. Then I took German, and I took ancient Greek, Italian. So I've always had a thing for languages. I fell in love with English instantly the first time we learned it in school. Like, it was like singing songs. I just fell in love with it, and I had this thought that I was meant to speak English every day. And it was one of those thoughts that I had when I was younger that I never let really live freely and fully in my head, because I was like, first thing, this sounded ridiculous, and I think I said that once out loud and somebody laughed or whatever. So, but I had that thought, and it was really strong. Look at me now. So I would love to speak every language fluently because I love traveling. I love learning about other people's cultures. Like, when I was studying communications, I took international relations and also intercultural communications because I wanted to learn about other cultures. And it was fascinating to hear how some languages are born, how they evolve, the connections between different languages, the significance, there's so many things, like traditions. Even when I was an event planner, when I was a wedding planner, my favorite thing to do was to do intercultural events, even if it was within the same continent, different countries, or within the same country, different areas of the country. I just love that. So I watch a lot of Scandinavian shows. That's another fun fact about me, if you didn't know. And I'm learning a little bit as I'm watching, Swedish, Danish, Norwegian, and it's fascinating. And I wish I could, really fully immerse myself and learn those languages and be fluent in them, so that I would go there and then just be talking to people. And also the other thing is that when you speak a language fluently, if you speak several languages fluently, you notice differences in your personality. I'm a different Habiba when I speak French than when I speak English. I cannot really explain which one is how, but if you speak several languages, you probably know what I mean. But that would be fascinating to speak every single languages and have a different personality in each one of them. I don't know. So yeah, that's my thing. So what's your answer for this one? So that was fun, wasn't it? My tea was delicious. I hope yours was too. I hope we can do it again. Make sure to comment your answers in the comment section, and also to give me some suggestions for the next tea time Q&A. You can send them via email, but you can also share them in the comments. Be creative, be fun. We'll do that again. In the meantime, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and thank you for tuning in. As usual, I'm forever grateful for each and every single one of you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.